hope I'm in the right live. I think I am. I am. Okay, so ow. We got down a rabbit hole, so don't worry about it. Do you know, like, that you can do your own dental work now, put your own implants in? I am not joking. That they sell the drill and the bits and the teeth. Isn't that crazy? Okay, what do you guys say? I'm not sure. It sounds interesting. Well, I don't know. It's about a lot of stuff. It's about what is wrong with so many people. Like, what is wrong with, where are we going with this? That we're going to do our own dental work. So I said to Sharon, I said, since, and it's not even Sharon that needs dental work, okay? But they've got poor Sharon down for this dental work, okay? And that I'm taking such advantage of her because she has to go to Mexico to get her teeth fixed. Well, Sharon doesn't have to do this. Sharon isn't doing this. But, they say she is. So tonight, I said, I'm going to tell everybody, Sharon doesn't have to go to Mexico. She's going to Timu. We're going to all hook her up with this, and we're going to do her dental work. Every time we go to the dentist, all we need is Novocaine. We're going to grab some Novocaine. We're going to hook. We can get everything else. The drills, the implant pieces, everything. But Sharon doesn't need implants anyway. But they have it all wrong. But we could help a person that does. We thought maybe when we go on our beach vacation, then we'll do each other's teeth. It's very economical. There's implants for like $1. I am not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. They even have the dental light, everything. You can get a setup. You could start doing your neighbors. They've started selling tattoo kits, right? People are giving themselves tattoos. Now they're giving themselves dental implants. No, I am telling you, Barb. I am honestly telling you it is not a joke. It is not a joke. It is 100% serious. We were down that rabbit hole, Barb. We've been down that rabbit hole. That's what we've been doing. We saw some other really strange things on there too, okay? Margot, would you tell Barb that it's not a joke? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's totally true. Serious, Barb. I'm serious. You can do your own dental work. Sassy. You can do your own dental work. You can put your own implants in. Hi, Barb, Liza, Deborah, Adventures with Beth. My coffee is black. Do you really like black coffee? You don't like a little half and half in there? I gotta have a little half and half in there or my stomach will be like eaten away. Do you really like black coffee? Remember that song? Black Coffee in Bed. It was one of the first music videos. Who was the guy that sang that? I got a rag on my face. Black coffee in bed, yeah. All right, let's see. My daughter will drink black coffee. Speaking of that, if you didn't see, the floods in New York City were tremendous. Tremendous. States of emergency, people to shelter in place, all that stuff. It was bad. It was bad. And take care of that tomorrow. My coffee is oh yeah, I don't, can I save the, can I be on the list for teeth? Oh, sure, we're gonna perfect our skills. That's like, you know those endoscopy flashlight thingies? Well, when the guys were putting in, when we had to redo the house here, right? They were up putting in the lights, like the hi-hats, and they had to see something. And Jimmy said, "Oh, I've got something for that. Here, this hooks up to your phone or something, right?" Okay. So they were like, "Oh, this is really good." And then I said, "Guys, can I get that? Are you almost done with that? Because, well, we do what we can here. Jimmy does low-cost colonoscopies for people in the garage, and we really need that. Our next patient's coming in about a half an hour." And they just looked at me, and then they just wanted to see him. And I was like, they didn't know whether I was kidding or not, because I said it's serious. And then I started laughing. We saw something so bad. Julianne Gonzalez! Julianne, you bought something from our beautiful Evie, and she can't reach you. She's very sad about it, too. Where have you been, girl? Where have you been, girl? And if you want to join the giveaway, it's on mommyramblings.org. You have to go to the blog, mommyramblings.org. Go to the blog. Got a giveaway. We got the giveaway over there at the blog. All right. Someone should tell Abby that Julianne's here. So what's going on? Craziness in the world is going on. So what is with my title? What is wrong with them? Where do we start? First thing we're saying, what is wrong with Timo? Who is going to do their own implants? Come on now. Got to say that. There was something I saw earlier. Wendy said the reason someone else doesn't like her is because Wendy saw through her from day one. The scamming, doxing threats. She said this. I'm sorry. She lacks such self-awareness. It's funny. I mean, I don't care. When you have to go on the Dr. Phil show because you can't change and you're going to try, wow, that's going to follow her for a lifetime. It shows how insecure she is. Okay, just how crazy. Let's see. Hi, thank you. Gots to be me. Gotta be. You gotta be. You gotta be you. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Are my kids still up there? Are my kids still up on her channel there? Coffee's black? Did she take my kids down? What's the matter, Wendy? Please give her my email or send me hers. She said she sent you, and I don't know. She could be she's got the wrong thing. I don't know. She said she said this while sitting next. Oh, I know. And she said that while sitting next to a bunch of other people that do things. It's, they don't care. They said, one of them said they would lie just for their friends and stuff. They don't really have compass on morals, is not functioning. Yeah. Yes, I know peace, love, and groovy times. They do. That's why you better be real careful, sweetie. Please don't. We already had someone else be embarrassed in the last one, right? You're not subtle. The gig's up. But, yeah, so I don't know what's wrong with a lot of people. And speaking of, I don't know what's wrong with them, is that woman in Indiana remember the 2 toddlers that were killed? She said she drowned them so that they could go to heaven. Well, maybe they want to go to heaven when they've lived a full life. Maybe that would, maybe. Sweetie, thank you for calling me, sweetie. Peace, love. Is it going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 revolutions before we get the real meaning? You read that? I know, right? Crazy. So what's up with that? But really, get my kids off your channel. Win-win. How about stop talking about me? Win-win. So anyway, they're really thirsty. And they're going after like everybody and their brother. Pulling out things from years ago. Not realizing, again, no self-awareness, how bad they look. But I do have some good news. I have a psychologist. I do have a psychologist, but I have a psychologist reviewing the J. Bell's confession. She was so interested in that. She was taking notes like, she is so interested in that. And I'm also going to send her some other things that we went over. And I think that'll be pretty neat. We're going to discuss it together. But that's pretty good. So we got that because we find out maybe what is wrong with J. Bell's. J. Bell's has to be scamming someone else already. We know she has to be. There's no way she's not. And I truly believe that probably at least 6 of the people, probably the 15 or so that she was scamming over there in the UK, took her back. Yeah. That one may make history. I know. I worked a little on my book today. But, it's wild, isn't it? She even used to have stockings on her fireplace where she would show me pictures that said she was eating Thanksgiving for one person. She was actually married. Did you know that? I was told she never consummated the marriage. And it was weird because she was apparently like this person that was celibate. I mean, like permanently. Never, okay? And like was turned off by that stuff. But yet had a fascination talking about people being essayed and people being sold into trafficking. Mm-hmm. Not to me so much, to the others. Once a scammer, always a scammer. And White Angel. White Angel told off Joy Giver. I'm going to tell you about Joy Giver, okay? Because Joy Giver, you can make a video about me. Yeah. Go on. Go on. Go on. Remember that parrot show? But go on, because I'm going to talk to you for a minute, Joy Giver. And Joy Giver, you're probably, I don't know, I don't know if you're around. Let me tell you. This joy giver, Jeannie's talking about life, yada, yada, yada. I was nothing but nice to her. She wanted to buy things at auctions and pay with checks. I was more than accommodating. I would take care of all of that. She would send me emails telling me, like really laying on the Christian stuff. Like, I'm sorry, it's a red flag for me if someone is always using their Christianity to like make you value them as a person or think that this person would never tell a lie. Okay? Because I've seen it with Heather, who actually wore a shirt that said, I am a Christian. And you just have to take a look and tell me if that is or it isn't. I know the answer. But anyway, I was her sister in Christ. This is Jeannie. She is never going to go to those bad, evil people. She knows what they've done to me. Yada, 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 yada. She used to come into the Zooms. Oh, I used to show her different craft things. Never had a word. But then we noticed that Jeannie was like unfriending and not telling the truth. And then she came back in and was acting all smooth. But then stuff wasn't jiving. And it's kind of weird because when we went down on a vacation, these two people stood in our Zoom the entire time. And now, given that they both have joined the dark side, yeah, and Jeannie, it is a dark side. You can't be, you listen to me, Jeannie, you cannot be sitting on your channel talking about Christianity, talking about choosing the right thing, doing the right thing, when you are on a channel that you are just literally ripping people apart or supporting somebody that rips people apart. That doesn't fall in line with the videos you're making on your channel at all. At all. And it comes to mind that she said, oh, thank you for teaching me how to decoupage. You've got this little thing. But she couldn't be nice. Like, why? I don't understand why you can't just... You couldn't be honest, first of all. And you and your friend both were dishonest. Okay? And you both fed us stories that I knew were lies. And this is why, Jeannie, I chose to call you out tonight. Yeah, I did call you out tonight. I did, because you know why? I couldn't take the hypocrisy anymore. And do you really believe that I didn't know that you and your friend were feeding me a crock of crab? Did you really think I believed that her computer went down? Don't you think I know that her computer going down? Why would she say she resubscribed if her computer went down? You don't realize anything about me, Jeannie, and it's scary. So Jeannie came in, and right away she's telling us what she told us the last time. You told us about Morocco the last time, and your husband. Why are you telling us again? Like, I don't get it, Jeannie. You said your husband is fine, right? But then you came in tonight, and you just said that. But I know why you were here. And then you said, any giveaways? When I have seen the pictures of you in the chat saying, I'm an ex-rambler, and for no reason, Jeannie. Tell me what I ever did to you. The last email I have from you is, I will never go to those people. You're my sister in Christ. I'm a Christian. those channels are evil. What they have done to you and your family is evil. Do you remember this, Jeannie? Okay? Because I'm remembering it. I'm remembering it. So what is it? Like, why do you, if you want to go there, why are you coming, and you want to go there, not only want to go there, you want to go there and make sure everybody knows you're an ex-rambler, that you left there, and you don't want to be there, here, but then you come back in. And then you go on your own channel, and you're making these videos that don't fit, that you're being on a channel that has language. And what you did to poor Clint is just horrible. So Clint, you guys know Clint, he's been on, he has a channel, he's a very nice guy, okay? We've had his sister on and stuff, we promote his channel. Well, Jeannie started to go to Clint's channel with her friend, and then started to ask Clint to promote her channel. And I guess at one time, I don't know what it was, but there was someone there that swore on the panel or something. I don't know because I wasn't there. And apparently, between that and Clint decorating for Halloween, Jeannie then went to her chat and made a rant about Clint, and Clint blocked her. But if I'm not mistaken, and this is what I mean and what is wrong with them, if I'm not mistaken, didn't your friend, Jeannie, didn't your friend give Clint Halloween decorations? And then you went on and, here's where I have a problem, Jeannie. You said something like, anyone that celebrates Halloween is the devil or something. Just some craziness. Can I tell you something, Jeannie? Our church had a trunk or treat. So you know what it is, Jeannie? You're one of these people that wants to tell everybody what to do and tell them that if they don't do what you say is Christianity, that they're horrible people. But what you're really doing is saying something, doing a completely different thing, but you're putting on an act. So why don't you just stop it? So I called you out tonight. I did. It felt good. I was tired of the hypocrisy. Do you remember in terms of endearment? Look at that. Somebody asked me about my movie. Remember when, what is it, when Shirley MacLaine says, I'm glad I got that out. The hypocrisy was killing me. Or was that Steel Magnolias? I have to look that up now. I'm glad we cleared that up. The hypocrisy was killing me. Let's see. Let me see if that was terms of endearment. I don't know. It's not telling me. I have to watch that. I think they were sitting outside. Oh, she didn't want to go to the wedding, right? That's what it was. That's what it was. She didn't want to go to her daughter's wedding, and she said, "You're not going to go to my wedding?" And she said, "No." And then she said, "Oh, good. I'm glad we cleared that. The hypocrisy was killing me." And then she's like, "My mother's not coming to my wedding." Okay. Yeah, the hypocrisy was killing me. Jeannie. That I'm sitting here pretending, like you're not doing the things you're doing. So are you playing mind games? Are you trying to fool everybody else? Do you really love the drama and the bad language and all the stuff you say is non-Christian? Because the way those creators that you're sitting there listening to treat people, and that's also Wendy, Randy, remember there was that Satan thing? You're talking out of like two sides of your mouth, Jeannie, and it's hypocrisy. And I think one of you is the real you, and one of you is the fake you. And I think I know which one is the fake you and which one is the real you. Just saying. But crazy. Anyway, so we've got that, and yeah, it's crazy. Now let's go to the eagle. So, number one, Wendy, I didn't even know my kids were taking a video. I wasn't in the boat, Wendy. When you look at these people talk about this, they go, "That look at her," meaning me. She had it lined up perfectly for the video. No. I didn't even know about it. Do you understand that? My kids are fishing with their friends. The fish was dead, Wendy. You allowed people to say that it wasn't dead. You allowed people to say like that it was either hit on this. No. The fish was dead. And it's funny that you say it's not a crime to feed an alligator. It most certainly is a crime to feed an alligator. And you know what? An alligator that gets fed by a human, when they see another human, they go towards that human. And you know what's the difference between an alligator and an eagle? An alligator can eat a person, can eat a baby, can eat a little kid, can eat a dog, can eat a cat. But you're okay with that, because that's the hypocrisy. Just like some scamming, some the same behavior, right? It's okay if it's your friend, right? You can have, I don't know, let's just pick something like whatever. Going after someone's kids. Well, it's not all right if it's your kids, or your friend's kids, or your co-host's kids. But if it's the kids, someone you don't like, then it's perfectly fine. Because if you know damn well, if you had minor children and their friend, and I posted a video on my channel, allowing them to be mocked, allowing them to be bullied, the first thing you'd turn and say is, what is wrong with you? How could you bring kids into this? That's so wrong. It's so wrong. But it's not wrong, right? And of course it's not wrong because it's one of your most viewed shorts. Okay, you have very few that have views like that. That's one of them for you. Okay, and you're allowing people to believe that, like, that's me viewing, that I was videoing that. That wasn't me. My kids know how to use the camera. They know how to use the video. Pretty good kids. Again, they threw a fish into the water. But you decided to make your hatred of me exploit 3 minor children And as I said, it's now 2 families that want those kids off your channel. And I'm going to ask you one more time to take my kids and my friend's son down off your channel. And this would be on the 30th of September at 2:50 something? Shortly before 3 a.m. And if you want to just keep it up there and ignore it, that will be noted. Anyway. Oh, yes. Okay, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. When those 2 went after someone they are just so thirsty for, and they had to show this person's candles and look at this and mock and ridicule, and Wendy doesn't realize just what she looks like doing this, going into a file that's 3 years old to sit there and mock and laugh and cackle. It's not a good look, Wendy. It's not. Okay? You're the one. No matter how many people are cheering you on in the chat, you're the one that looks bad. So anyway, while she's picking apart this person, if she had even thought about this and the sheer lunacy, the absolute sheer lunacy that an 11-year-old boy, that Wendy chose to tell someone who exploited the autopsy photos of an 11-year-old boy and then told off that 11-year-old boy's parents and said that they are responsible for his death and a bunch of other things. Now, as these 3 sit on the panel together, Wendy is so hell-bent on getting a bully to go after someone she has been after for years. So she sits there and with glee just fills NC's head with all of this, and she's eating it up. Oh, wait till you see this, and wait till you see that, and look what she did here, and look what you see there. And all of the terminology that they've used about this person, where they compare her face to a certain animal, and where they say a bunch of really petty things. Well, now they've got this bully. They're using this person to go after Laura. Okay, so here comes the part that you almost cringe and say, their entire chat and the people on panel don't realize like what's wrong with this picture. But I'm going to ask you what's wrong with this picture when I tell you about it. So in her attempt to get NC really fired up, she says, you know what she did? I'll tell you what she did. She took an 11-year-old boy who lost his life, who was murdered. 11-year-old boy. And she made a candle. She made a candle for him without telling the parents. And who do you think is sitting there making faces? Who lacks complete self-awareness? Now, any person you would think, that exploited themselves, an 11-year-old murder victim, would be sitting back like this. Crap. Wow, this is hitting close to, okay, wow, Not that you're going to sit there and gloat. Not that you're going to sit there and act like you didn't do anything, but that's exactly what the manipulative person does. So for anybody that doesn't know that Gannon Stauch's autopsy photos were put on her Patreon, where she had to hide the number of Patreons she has because she gained so many and she didn't want to acknowledge that. She instead pretends and does all these faces. Crazy, okay? It looks insane. It's neither, I don't know if she thinks doing that stuff is cute, quirky, whatever it is. To me, I'll save it. So I don't have to go low. I can deal with facts. So anyway, she's making all of these faces, actually like shocked faces. And then Wendy says, oh, I know that I'm making that face right now. Well, Wendy, you should really be making that face right now, because the woman that you have on the panel right below you exploited an 11-year-old murder victim. And not only that, she told the 11-year-old murder victim's parents that they bear responsibility in his death. And when she was called out on it, she said she wasn't sorry. She doesn't have to apologize to anybody. And you, because you have tunnel vision, and all you want to do is get at Laura, didn't realize that bringing that up would probably not be a good idea for you. Okay? Because you are, let's get this again, you're outraged about a candle. But you're not outraged that somebody exploited a little boy on Patreon and then made videos calling out the parents. And I know, because she deleted her videos, they didn't happen. We have them. They're on clip channels. I know you like to put your head in the sand all the time, Wendy. You always say I'm talking about you. Now I will talk about you. I will. You all constantly say, I don't watch her. I don't know. I didn't know it. I didn't know she did it. That's your famous excuse, Wendy. That is your famous excuse. You didn't know it. You knew everything, Wendy. It's ridiculous. And they, what did you say here? And they're all here too. Yeah, I'm sure she is. She's throwing glasses at the wall watching. Anyway, but does anybody see the hypocrisy of someone sitting on a panel with NC and calling someone else out for exploiting an 11-year-old murder victim? Does anybody see that there's like a problem with that? Because if you have a problem with that, you should, if you have integrity, and I know it's hard to understand that, it might be a big word for you, but if you have integrity, then you wouldn't be able to sit with that person on panel and call out somebody for something that they did that was less. I'm not saying it wasn't wrong. I'm saying it was less than what the person you have on panel did. And let's not forget when that person says, I cover that case. How did she cover that case? By stealing somebody else's video? They copyright? What happened there? Wasn't there a little issue with her stealing somebody's video? Or am I mistaken? Confessed I lost my temper. Let's see, it just said, I confess I lost my temper over G-Man, Al, and his baby sister. I am so angry for that baby. Hi, Deborah Barron. But am I crazy? Or does she lack complete self-awareness of what's going on? And Natasha's sitting there dancing around when she's done the things she's done is crazy. It's crazy. The faces are due to an extremely high dose of Adderall, 100%. People don't realize that when she goes on these rage streams, she's high. You'll hear her yawning on streams nonstop when she runs out early. Oh, yeah, a lot of people yawn like that on the streams over there. Yeah. Yep. But, I think she thinks the faces are like endearing and cute and everybody's going, oh wow, look at her. She lacks more than self-awareness, trust me. Hi, Lynn. Okay, I just, you just think she would lay low, like, oh crap, they're bringing up an 11-year-old boy. They said somebody exploited. Gosh, I just got in trouble for exploiting an 11-year-old boy. Maybe I'll just turn my camera off and lay low for a minute. Instead of laying low, she is expressing outrage. It's nuts. It's so effed up. It's really effed up. And see, I don't have to sit here and talk about their bodies and talk about all kinds of things. I can sit here and talk about the facts. Zero self-awareness. Yeah, I that's just. And then that would be like Randy to say, well, I'm not going to get outraged because she's my friend right now. I don't think it was really a friend. They're using each other. So she's useful to me now. I'm using her right now. So I'm not going to get too outraged over her exploitation of an 11-year-old. But right now, I need some more views, and I've got to go after this one. So you know what? I'm going to get outraged over this exploitation. So I'm going to use my selective outrage. Because right now I'm still using this one until that blows up, right? Which is like tick, 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 tick. Nothing about babies. Yeah. They always act like holier than thou, whatever it is, but I guess if you say to Wendy, did you listen to what she said about Gannon's parents? parents that are mourning their murdered child. Did you hear what she said? What would she say? No, I didn't hear it. I didn't know she said that. I didn't know. I don't really follow her. No. Do you know she scammed a woman out of her single mom who needed money desperately, that she scammed her out of her income tax return? I never saw anything about that. You never did? It's all over the YouTube. I don't watch videos on YouTube. Really? Huh. So I don't know anything about it. That was before. It doesn't bother me. How come Laura's candles bother you from 3 years ago? And that's enough for the drama. What? That's enough. Yeah. That's it. Okay, so we've gone over that. We've gone over Timu's teeth. We've gone over the hypocrisy of Jeannie, the hypocrisy of Wendy and Randy and Ency. And now we're going to move on. Okay. They know what they really... Oh, I think they know completely. They're just pretending they don't, because it's easier to do that. It's easier to do that. If someone... Yeah, I don't know. Nuts, crazy, nutty. They seem to just miss everything that doesn't sell their narrative. Oh yeah. How convenient. Yes, I hear you. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you see, I didn't watch her then. Oh, really? No. Nope. They do love it, Pudding. They do love it, but you know what? My kids are on Win's channel, and another minor child and 2 families don't want the video there. And there's no reason that she put up that video. None. Except she's thirsty for me, and she's thirsty for views, which she got, and didn't see anything wrong with using my kids and another minor child that you don't know. Okay? Hey, Snow, they blame you for not catching on about J-Bells. Thank you! That's the other one. Oh, thank you, Snow Remover. I wanted to talk about this last week, and then I said, But yes. So, do you guys know that there's a woman named Sin? Now, this is interesting, okay? This is freaking interesting. Yeah, prayers for you, Snow Remover. Hope everything's going well. This is something. Okay. Just imagine J-Bells. Imagine J-Bells did what she did to me, to this community, and just imagine that J-Bells didn't go away. And imagine, if you will, that J-Bells used the exact same name. And imagine that J-Bells went into, I don't know, let's say Scooter's channel, okay? Let's say she went into Scooter's, well, she can't, okay, well, let's just say, I don't know, Jeanette, I'm just going to use you for an example. Don't get angry with me, okay? Just using you for an example. Let's say you had a channel. And let's say J-Bells goes into Jeanette's channel. And I see that J-Bells is now getting friendly with Jeanette. And I try to warn Jeanette and say, hey, Jeanette, J-Bells, she just scammed a whole bunch of people. You don't really want her there. Now, allegedly, if Jeanette was like somebody else, you don't want me to use you? Okay, I'm going to use Adventures with Beth. I'm using Adventures with Beth. Adventures with Beth, you're my example. So J-Bells goes into Adventures with Beth's channel. And I say, Beth, she's not a good person. But Beth doesn't listen to me. And Beth gets to be best friends with her. And they go away on vacations. And they are posting pictures up about how great everything is. And that's her bestie. Okay? It's her bestie. I took you out, Jeanette. I'm going with hi Pet Nanny Nancy. I'm going with Beth. We love you, Jeanette. So anyway, now I don't know how many a year or 2 years down the road, Beth fires up a live. And in this live, she's freaking mad. And then she's crying. And she's mad. And she's crying. And she says, I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. J-Bells did me so wrong. I can use your name anytime. Okay, White Angel. J-Bells did me so wrong. And then I would say, Beth, I don't get it. I told you about J-Bells. You didn't listen to me. Now she did you wrong, right? Well, what if, now let's make this even crazier. Because I didn't know anything about this until recently, and I can't even believe that this is the thing, okay? So now, these people who have called me out about J-Bells, and anybody that watched that dang confession video, anybody that watched that confession video and thinks that I was in cahoots with J-Bells, well, then I don't know where your head's at, because you can see that I'm ready to, at one point, punch her in the face. Okay? Anybody that knows me and knows what she was putting me through, yeah. Anyway, well, this one is good. I don't know if you know this, my coffee is black. So apparently, let's bring it right back. There was another channel that was scammed by Sin. And guess what? What did they say? Carolyn was befriending J-Bells because she was going to get money. She thought she was going to get money. Excuse me. Get money? Get money. No. Carolyn gave money. That woman stayed with me for 2 weeks. She went home with stuff. Everything was paid for here. Where did I get money or think I was getting money? No, this came from Casbat. That's who that came from. That's exactly, because I think it was Casbat that thought she was going to get money. Because people project things. Believe me, our family gave to her. She emotionally drained us. She physically drained us. And she was a financial drain on us. I wanted her to live. I was going to go to the Mayo Clinic with her. I was going to go to Duke with her. I was looking up clinical trials. I spent so much time trying to get her a cure for a cancer she didn't even have. Anyway, but these people, when they go on, they say, oh, maybe Carolyn was in cahoots with her. Oh, I think Carolyn thought she was going to inherit the Manhattan apartment. I think Carolyn thought she was going to inherit houses in Italy. I think Carolyn thought she was going to get this, that, and the other thing. No. I'm the one that bought her this expensive doll she wanted on the day she got diagnosed, and that's all she wanted. And I'm the one that hunted it down, got it for her. When I got it for her, even though it was in pristine condition, I hand washed all the little clothes because I thought she was having chemotherapy and I didn't want one chance that there would be one germ on those clothes. So I hand washed them. I have pictures of this. I put them on a little line in front of a heat source. Okay? I took such care of this. The shipping alone on that doll box, which contained all kinds of other goodies. She loved sunflowers. So I went and I bought her all kinds of sunflower decor because, of course, she couldn't go to the store. You know, she was going through this chemotherapy and radiation, all of this stuff. And shipping alone on that box was, I believe it was $141. Okay? And that was just one of many boxes that were sent her way. One of many. And they don't talk about 15 people from the University of London who were fooled. They don't talk about Lisa Lupi, who was fooled, who also had her in her house and on vacation with her. But they sit there and they say that there's no way that we weren't in cahoots with this. There's no way that I wasn't financially benefiting. There's no way. Really? When I'm the one that put in the police reports and the FBI reports, and guess what? Guess what? That the people in London made any chance of that null and void. And that when we found her family, Casbat turned and was so incensed that she turned them against us the professor told her that I thought she was having an affair with J. Bells. And that wasn't the case. And Casbat gave Sean text messages that conveniently left all of Casbat's messages out there. And then Casbat said that I had Sean on this program and Sean didn't know she was live. Well, you saw it the other night. She 100% knew she was live. But when these people go to other channels and say this, and then somebody repeats it, and another person repeats it, and another person repeats it, and then you hear, did you hear Mommy Ramblings had the professor on there and she didn't even know she was live? Really? You don't believe me? Go check for yourself. That's the famous thing. No, that's not true. Anybody that saw that live that I played last night, the other night, 2 nights ago, right? Was it 2 nights ago? Could see that I'm talking to the live chat. I'm telling her what the live chat is saying. I gave her a link to come on live. Ask me why someone would lie about that. Just tell me why someone would lie about that and keep this lie going for, 3 years now? Anyway, let's get back to Randy. So Wendy and Randy had an imposter. And it happens to be a really good friend of Randy. In fact, one she went away with. One she posted photos of, saying, this is my spirit animal, I don't know what it was, her soulmate, who the heck it was. These are the same people that said, there's no way Carolyn didn't know. She was so in cahoots with J. Bells, and she just wanted money. Well, let me tell you something. Want to talk about who wanted money? You want to talk about who wanted money? Did you ever hear me say, oh gosh, and J-Bells, oh my God, she was supposed to give me millions of dollars. She was supposed to give me $100,000 to fix my house, and now she's an imposter. She was supposed to give me $100,000 to pay my property taxes, and now she's an imposter. Did I ever say that? Did I ever say that? My outrage to J-Bells was about what she did to me. How she manipulated people. How she told Sharon I hated her. How she took people that wanted to do nice things for me and said, no, we're going to make a memory book for you when my son died. And she had to be in control of this. So people sent her messages, and she was supposedly putting them in a memory book that I'd never seen. I've never seen the sentiments or messages. People wanted to do other things. She said no. She told so many people, Carolyn doesn't like you. Carolyn only wants to speak through me. Those are the things I was mad about. Those are the things I was mad about. But not that she was supposed to give me $100,000 to pay my property taxes or to restore my house. So, yet, these people have opened their mouth, and there are people in their chat saying that Carolyn just thought she was going to get a whole bunch of money from J-Bells. No. Nope. Maybe other people did. You didn't hear me saying that, but guess what? Guess what? The people that got scammed by Sin thought that she was coming into $9 million, $11 million. Yep. And Randy thought Sin was the answer, and Sin was coming into so much money. And do you know why? Because she apparently has a son who is fathered by someone in Def Leppard. And these are the people, these people right here, that are calling me out and have been calling me out about J-Bells. And because it's them, and because it sounds preposterous that another creator was taken by the same lady using the same name, because it would be different, okay? Let's just say something. If Sin had changed her name and they had never seen her face, right? But this was the same woman using the same, I don't even know how this happened. I don't even know how this happened. Like I said, this can't be. What's going on? Seriously? You're telling me that she scammed someone already and moved with the same freaking name and scammed someone else and they're freaking shocked? Well, Beth, sorry Beth, I have to use you for the example. If you were sitting up there on your channel, freaked out and shocked that J-Bells scammed you, yeah, I would say, Beth, you need to go get your head examined because you knew what she did over here, right? No, honey, Lynn, I believe 100% she has moved on to somebody else. And that's why I am showing her. I am going to show her every so often. I told you I have a psychologist that's looking at that whole video and other ones I have of her just to study that. 100% she's onto someone. She's not going to be rehabilitated. No way. Yes, White Angel. Yes, White Angel. Def Leppard. Yes. Yes. I will do that. But they made like 3-4 lives talking about how they're on to the angry part of it, and they're on to this part of it, and that part of it. What are you talking about? You knew she scammed someone else. But the thing is, apparently, and I got a snippet of this, I'm not sure if this is what she wanted to do. They wanted to finish their basement or something. And Randy's husband either was going to retire or I don't know what the deal was. Long story short, Sin says, don't worry about it. I'm coming into $11 million. $11 million. And I got us. We're on Easy Street. Easy Street. You hear me? Easy Street. And she said to one of them, I'm going to give you $110,000 because it's not but a drop in the bucket for me because I'm getting 11 million. 110, it's like $5. I'm going to give it to you. Do what you need to do, boo. Do you. I am serious. And these are the people that said I wanted money from J-Bells. Scooter, is that correct? You watch these drama channels. Is that correct? Somebody needed help to finish their basement or something. Husband wanted to retire. Boo, I gotcha. Getting 11 million clams. I think she said she was getting it from an uncle to one, and then but the Def Leppard thing was in there. The son was the son of some guy from Def Leppard. What's up with that? Who knows this story? You want to come up, Scooter? You know this story, right? What you have gleamed? Yeah, because I've only gleamed a little bit. You want to come up and say something about this? Because they're saying that all this time that we were in cahoots with J-Bells, we knew this, when then you've got this whole, and I forgot I wanted to mention this hypocrisy. But it is nothing but hypocrisy. Thank you, Snow Remover. Hey, Elizabeth OG, how are you? You know, but, okay, I'll send you a link. Hang on. My friends are going to get mad at me. And they're pissed. Okay. I want to hear this because, it's like ridiculous. Like, what if they said, what if they said this, right? Wow. And it would be hard for them to even say this. You know why? What I'm going to say? Because if they would have said, wow, I went after Mommy Ramblings like forever and said that blah, 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 she was in cahoots, but I just got taken by this lady. Wow. Maybe I was a little harsh on her. I'd like to give her a little apology. Sorry about that. But it's going to be hard to do that, right? Because she already scammed somebody else. So it's going to be like Beth trying to pretend she didn't know about it.
Debbie to Scooter Sheep.
No, Debbie, I gave you the thing is in Slack. No, you can't now. You already ended their meeting, so you have to come on. No. I can't do the phone. You have to come on to the Slack. I can't do the phone. You have to come on to the Slack. K-Rox wants to hear it too. Oh my gosh, she's not going to stop. Hello? Now she's not there. So, instead, they'll still say that. How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? I know, Beth, but they're not saying it. They're saying it like, oh, yeah, where's my thing for my hair? I don't know. I feel like it's 1,000 degrees. It's getting warm. They said it's going to get like 80. I can't believe it. If I ever get to go swimming again, that would be like insanity. It never happened in my life. Okay. Scooter, the number is in Slack. I don't even know who the guy in Def Leppard is, okay? I don't know who the guy in Def Leppard is, but they apparently thought either it was from that or it was from some uncle that was giving her $11 million, and whoever she said, I'll give you 100,000 something, because it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Take it. It's like $5. Come on, I got 11 million. I don't know what to do with it. We're all going to be fine. It's going to be great. And I mean, it's nice to have a friend that helps you out, but I mean, like, don't you ever think like there's something's like a little bit strange with that? Okay, hey.
Hi.
Why were you calling?
Oh, because there wasn't a number, but then you just put it in, right?
Oh, okay, yes. All right. So now tell me if I'm wrong, okay? This lady, Sin, did she go by the same name on both channels that she scammed?
Yeah, because when I was listening to another channel, actually the one that warned her, the one that was friends with her first.
Yeah, right.
I was listening over there to try to see what was happening. And they were playing stuff from, remember MFW that was here, and her friend, that Yaba lady, or, they already all knew
so
who
they
this
got,
woman
okay.
was.
So how does that happen then?
They were playing videos showing this woman was a
can I tell you
scammer.
something? How does that happen then? This is like J Bells going to Adventures with Beth.
Right, yeah.
And then Adventures with Beth being all pissed off that she got scammed. Can't believe it. I'm so angry. I'm grieving my friend. I can't believe it.
Right.
Now, wouldn't we all be like, well, Beth, for crying out loud, you saw what freaking happened to us, right?
Yes.
How did that happen?
From what I heard Randy say was she didn't pay attention to that, really. That's what I heard her say. When Sin first came around or whatever, when I was listening to what was going on about this Sin woman, according to her, she didn't really delve into it.
Okay, but they're all pissed now, and they don't say anything like, hey, you know what? Maybe we were wrong about all the stuff we said about them we got scammed now. But no, they're not saying that. No. We, of course, knew it was J Bells, even though we have a confession and all that stuff, and you can see that we didn't have a clue.
Right, exactly.
Right? But they've been blowing everybody's eardrums out, saying the most crazy things, in cahoots, when...
See, why is that? You mean lately they've been saying that?
Well, that's what they always say about it. Always.
Yeah, true.
Always.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They were both thinking that she had a baby with the Def Leppard guy?
Yes.
And they both thought she was inheriting millions of dollars.
One was not 11 million and the other one 9 million.
9 million, yeah.
Two different millions.
Two different. But they both of them needed big help financially, and they were told,
Oh, yeah.
we got you.
Well, definitely that first woman I was telling you about.
And the second one was
Emma.
finishing her whole basement or something, or doing a whole bunch of work, and was promised like 111,000 or something,
Oh,
121,000.
see, I didn't hear the exact amounts they were promised. I
Something
just know
like that, I
that
think.
the one lady said that she was there sitting alone on Christmas Eve, crying her eyes out because Sin was supposed to have had some limousine come pick her up.
A limousine?
And, huh?
A limousine?
Yeah, and to take her to the Four Seasons Hotel. And I guess that Def Leppard guy or whatever, she was then going to be meeting him and everything was going to be taken care of and her life was all going to be good. Her son was going to get a new car or truck.
But we're the ones that wanted money from J-Bells. Mm-hmm.
And she said that Sin lady really destroyed her. She sat in the dark crying and
But we're the ones that wanted money from J-Bells. I'm loving that one.
She said she really loved this woman as a friend, and never wanted anything from her. But the woman kept pushing, saying, I'm getting this. I want to help you. Yada,
Promised
yada,
your
yada,
son a
yada.
car and to pay off her house. Oh.
Yes, Elizabeth. Yes, that's what you understood too. Yeah, because I was listening. I don't even watch that channel, but I did to hear her story on that. And that's where I heard that other older drama community were all laughing about it and saying Randy knew this. Randy knew that Sin was a scammer. So Randy, don't be acting like you didn't know. That's just what I heard on the video that they were playing.
Jeanette's laughing so hard. I'm glad you're laughing, Jeanette, and not being upset. That's nice to hear you laughing. Okay, yeah.
That was a bad way. Very bad way. Yes, Kevin. Yeah, that's how I took it too. That she was just desperate. She wasn't in Randy's situation. Randy's got a husband and everything. I guess this other woman, something about there was going to be like a settlement or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sin was going to have the settlement worked out between this woman and her ex-husband. And anyway, whatever it was, she bought, I guess this woman bought a dress, right, Kevin? Or
I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, to go to this Four Seasons hotel. She bought a brand new
dress. And what did the lady say? She just didn't show up and then never talked to her again?
The lady, I guess that Sin then started saying, what was it, Kevin or Elizabeth? Because it didn't happen. I guess Sin got real sick supposedly all of a sudden, maybe. I really shouldn't say because I don't know, but it fell apart right then.
Do you know, Elizabeth? Do you want to come up? Do you know?
Sin was making excuses about she just got taken off in an ambulance or her mother got taken away in some catastrophe, supposedly. You know how that goes? Some catastrophe when it gets to the countdown where the payoff's supposed to come.
Oh, yeah.
And
well,
this
I don't
lady,
know. Payoff I know about, like when the going gets tough and when she knew we were on to her because of Sean, then I remember.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden something has come up but this lady, I think she said her son was actually taking her bag downstairs or whatever to have her be picked up in a taxi or some car to take her to the Four Seasons. And then he's like, what are you doing? And she told him, and her son got upset. Now maybe he started checking into, I don't know, but Sin came up with some big catastrophe or something.
Yeah.
Like they always do.
Okay, and then she just went
and that was told. I guess this story.
But
was
how
told
long? How long between that?
3 years ago, I think. wasn't it?
3 years ago? Really? So the
She
same
said
time as around J-Bells?
Yeah. It was a few years ago this all happened. And so, of course, I guess that was a big thing in the drama community then.
But how come it's not out there, though?
It was. Yes, it was.
I don't know. I can't fathom that. I'm just trying
This
to
lady
imagine.
had other people up there on her panel that were there when all this
but I'm
happened.
just trying to think of it in terms of us here. And really, J-Bell's going over to Beth, and Beth's taking her in, and everybody not saying, like, how can you trust her, Beth? She just scammed that whole Mommy Ramblings community, people. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Snap out of it. Why didn't, I mean, doesn't make sense.
They're saying that she would have been aware of it because
what about her partner, Win-Win?
Her, I don't know. They didn't really talk about her. I think it was more the other one, that was closer to Sin. Randy.
I don't know. I mean, and people really believe she had this big thing with some Def Leppard guy. And then she allegedly she lied about her son, right? That he was dying?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goes all over, guys.
Yeah, but like J-Bell's like just bolted, okay? She's probably scamming somebody else in person. I have no doubt of that, but she certainly is not doing it in her J-Bell's name. And if anybody would be befriending J-Bell's in her J-Bell's name, I mean, that would just be sheer lunacy. And then how can Adventures with Beth come on and cry and cry and cry after everybody's going to say, I told you so, right?
Yeah. I don't know how. I never knew about any of that, until all this happened.
I guess they won't believe you by Keanu. You have a child with Keanu Reeves? Isn't that interesting? So does Scooter.
But gosh, remember, guys, I even showed you pictures on here. Carolyn, remember, and on the chat of my sister's quote-unquote friend, the lady she worked with at the gas station. She still knows her today. She's still friends with her on Facebook. This lady has been saying for years that her son is dying.
Oh.
He's in hospice and all. The son's name is Sean. He's an adult. Sean is perfectly fine. He's out playing baseball. He has a life. And she's still telling people he's dying. And then remember, I showed you guys the picture she put on Facebook of herself saying that she was in the hospital. And remember, she was like in such a bad way. You can see, though, that it was fake. That she had these things trying to make it look like it was oxygen.
Right.
Remember?
I think so. Gosh.
Yes.
How long ago was this?
I've talked about it a couple times.
Who in the chat remembers this?
Shelley's friend, her name is Kim, I think.
Well, I remember, didn't you say your sister went on? I remember your sister went on, was it Montel Williams about lying? That I remember. That I remember.
Not Montel Williams.
No? Sally Jesse Raphael?
No. See, you never remember anything
about
me.
Wait, let me get it. Jerry Springer?
No.
Wait, let me get it. Was it Montel Williams? I remember the seats. I thought it was Montel Williams. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, maybe it was that, what was that, the lady?
It was a lady.
Wendy Williams or something?
No.
It wasn't Oprah. Oh, Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was like 10 different guests that day. They were one of them.
Oh, yeah. Which one in Def Leppard?
They were so lame. I laughed my butt off.
Do you know what the guy's name that apparently fathered her son, and what his name was?
Joe Elliott, I think.
Joe Elliott.
Which I don't know. I don't know all those bands. You guys are all into
Hi,
that.
Tawanda.
Hi,
In
Tawanda.
my opinion, I think Randy knew. She went on vacation. Yeah. She was turning a blind eye because Sin was financially helping her. But Tawanda, let me ask you a question, okay?
Oh, and Tawanda, did you hear? Did I pretty much give the story on that?
Tawanda, do you want to come up and explain this? Because I don't really know about the part that somebody scammed one channel and then went to another channel, and it doesn't register, does not compute how that could happen. Because if J-Bells went from here to Beth, everybody would be saying to Beth, we told you so, Beth. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, sorry. No, but they would be. So, I don't know. You got a brass set to not change your name and go to another channel, right? After scamming the crap out of somebody?
Call in Tawanda. Maybe you know more about.
Come on, Tawanda. Let's get this out in the open.
I was just listening for the tea, Something happening. I wanted to go hear what was going on.
Set us straight, Tawanda.
Specifics.
Please, Tawanda.
I just heard them playing a video where that YouTube Underground was calling Randy out and saying, Randy, you knew all this, blah, blah, blah. You knew all this way beforehand, so don't go acting like you didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't. Okay.
Which I never followed any of those people, so.
Never mind. Okay. Oh, the lead vocals.
I just know I've heard the name Joe Elliott them throwing out there. So.
I don't know.
You know who that is? Is that the Def
I know
Leppard
who Def Leppard is. I mean, I don't really know the guy. It's not,
I know
to me,
Def
it's not like, who's she picking on? Let's see.
Okay, right, Elizabeth. Okay.
Grape?
But pretty much the same deal.
Oh, Grapevine. Okay. But I just have a problem with that. If she scammed that woman, you can't come up. But I'll try and do this from here. Okay, Tawanda.
Oh, okay.
Tell me how.
What?
Tell me how she. No, I'm talking to Tawanda.
I know.
Okay. Tell me how Tawanda. How long till she made this transition? I mean, did she go directly from scamming this one lady or this channel to just like running right into the chat of this other one? Was there a 3-month hiatus? Was 6-month hiatus? Did she come back after a year? Like what happened? Because I don't get it. That part does not make sense for me. To me. Because if I'm not mistaken, the first person that was scammed, didn't that person say she had been very good friends with Randy and Wendy? Tawanda, can you answer that, please?
Yes, I think you're right. I think you're right.
That's what I thought I heard. So then I'm even more confused.
Right, because Randy and that YouTube Underground and them, they were all together at that time, weren't they?
I don't know, because I didn't watch them.
MFW, that whole, from everything I've heard. I think they were all like the original drama community, I think, maybe.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, Scam First, 2020. She told Randy, then
No, Randy.
Broke off her friendship. Okay, so Randy had the whole scoop, broke the friendship off, And how long between
I'm thinking they've been good friends for 3 years then maybe. I'm sure Rondo knows. Probably. Hi, K-Rox. Hi, Sharon.
Rocks.
My coffee is black.
There was 3 years that she's been doing this. Okay. 3 years in total scamming 2 different people. But Tawanda, didn't people in the community like not trust her? You know what I'm saying? Like, if J Bells, after she's been exposed, blown cover, everything, is over there on Beth's channel, I would imagine the people are going to go into Beth's channel and be like, Beth, what the freak is wrong? What the freak is wrong with you? Why do you have this scammer here? You know what she did. Why are you turning a blind eye to it? What the hell is wrong with you? And that they would never trust her. But that's not how it seemed. It seemed that she's up on panel and they're going away on vacation and they're all trusting. And nobody's saying, like, what the freak? You're going to get scammed, girl.
You would think.
What was that like? Girl, you in trouble? Remember that movie when they go, and they said something like, what was that movie? Girl, you in trouble? There's some kind of thing, and there was some kind of thing, and they were doing a parody or something, and then they said, girl, you in trouble? Okay, it was all covered up because gave lots of donations.
Oh.
But how can you cover it up from the people that come in the chat?
Just don't let them talk about it.
So Beth is just going to it doesn't make sense.
If Beth came in, we would block her. Or wait.
No, she would block us.
She would block us. Yes.
Yeah. She would block us, and then she'd be like, I don't want your kind over here again. Get your butts out of here. This is my good friend J Bells. And you guys scammed her.
Just stay away. Go away.
Stay away.
Yeah, stay away. Yeah, maybe something like that, you know?
Is that what they were doing, Tawanda? Were they giving an accounting saying, like, no.
We're using Beth as an example.
Yeah. Sin didn't do that to that person. Sin is the good person. That person was evil. Sin is good. She's good. You heard the wrong thing. Is that what they did to Wanda? And then that other person got so pissed off and cut it off with them. And then they pretended that Sin had been scammed. Is that what they did? Because that would make a little more sense. See, in our case, we have too much on J Bells that's out there that you couldn't say, because you can clearly see in the video who's scamming who. Who's scamming who? Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You love you guys? Okay. But who will believe me? They'll be fine. Kevin's announcing that you're just used as an example tonight.
So anybody that would take J Bells as is right now would be off their rocker.
Yeah.
You know, to believe her.
Because we have a confession. They didn't ever show a confession on Sin. They covered it up just like they did with Diane.
Oh.
Well, Do you know that woman emails me, Tawanda? Do you know that woman emails me if I mention her name and threatens me? Do you know that? She threatens
Still,
me.
Carolyn, still?
Oh. Remember, she said this summer we were going to be in a court together. Remember, and you said, "Oh, I want to go. We'll take pictures and stuff."
Is that me that said? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I thought you said, "I'll be there. I want to
think it
take
was me,
pictures."
but it sounds like something I'd say.
Yeah, you said, "I want to take pictures so we can get the pictures of
Neither.
how she really looks."
Hi, Diane. Diane.
But no, seriously, these people talk the biggest smack, and then she's emailing me, Tawanda, and threatening me. And I'm not the person to threaten.
Hi, Pipple. How come I always have been calling out
Pipple.
names like people are on their deathbeds?
Oh,
Hi,
no.
Pipple.
So I don't get that, Tawanda.
What Kevin says.
No, what Tawanda said. It's all about money. That they covered it up. So, because, like, Diane is not covered up. She's never been able to go back and have a channel. She's been
gone
ostracized.
back. Yeah, she has.
No. She was never.
Yes. It just hasn't lasted real long.
Because of the people's reaction, Scooter.
Right. But I'm just saying she's still brazen enough to still do that.
But she's not, or she'd be
She's
on.
not now. Ever since she had MGL up there, I guess.
No. It was
looked out.
short-lived. Listen to me. It was short-lived. She has a terrible reception from people. People are calling her out still to this day. She hasn't been able to come back in and just do her thing. No, she hasn't.
Well, not on a consistent basis, but she does have her supporters.
It doesn't matter. She can't do her channel anymore.
Well,
Where is she now, Jeanette? She's not. She can't do it.
how was school today? Oh, it was great, Sharon. It was great. Papa had a good time with me and my dad.
Because anytime someone calls her out, she loses her mind.
Yeah, why? What's her big deal? You know?
And that's why she can't do it.
Why? I mean, why does she lose her marbles if somebody calls out her name?
Tawanda, why does she lose her marbles if somebody calls her out for what she did?
Diane, come tell us. I don't care. I'm being silly, but that is weird. You're right.
Oh, yeah, HD Tutor, yeah. She has a Discord that she's trying to make a comeback. She's probably watching. Oh, I know she's watching. Hi.
That's why why would she that's so weird, though. It's so weird. Why would she keep watching and everything?
Because they're obsessed.
Yet Carolyn, they never even saw this woman's face in real life.
Yeah,
and they
did
were
you
good
know
friends
that?
with her.
Her best friends have not even seen her face.
That's what just blows my mind.
How
Never
are you
seen,
friends
like,
with
in
someone?
a Zoom, like we are right now, like a private Zoom or whatnot.
How are you friends with
never
someone
done
and
it.
you've never seen their face? The first time, never was.
I know.
Jeanette, we got that, but not back. When I'm talking about back, I'm talking about back. You think that group was much, much smaller, Celsius?
Right, Jeanette. Thank you, Sharon.
They never saw her face.
Yeah,
And
that's
why
what
did she
blew-
hide her face and put her little avatar, like, what is it, like
Yeah.
Audrey Hepburn or
But
something? she puts up?
you would think her friends, somebody would
But
have
there's pictures of her on the blog that she denies are her.
dancing or something.
Cruise
Oh. Okay, yeah.
And
That's
I
been a
believe
while.
that
Remember?
Yeah, they're old. But why are you ashamed of yourself?
Yeah. You're right.
You're ashamed of yourself even amongst your friends?
That's what never got me. I mean, what always got me when I found that out. She even gave lots of gifts to Wendy and Randy. They turned a blind eye again for money. Oh, and they always say, no, they didn't. Of
Like
course, they
four,
deny that.
like 4 years ago, Celsius says YouTube didn't have live streams and panels, etc. So maybe she could keep people from speaking to each other. I don't know. 4 years ago, we had live streams and panels. We've been doing this for 5 years now, isn't it?
2019,
18.
wasn't it?
2018. Well, I've had the channel since 2012. The live
I'm talking
streams.
about
The
these.
live stream started 2019.
Yeah. She wasn't, yeah, right. When she was first getting busted out, remember all of a sudden they started saying she started saying my husband when she was first getting called out for all the St. Jude stuff and not wanting people to look into it or whatnot.
Direct
All of
your
a sudden
direct
she had
your
a
letter,
husband.
Diane. Direct your letters to Two Scooter Chick
Yeah, two scooter
at
chicken.
Gmail. She's the one. She's the one talking.
Because Diane, I wish you would just, if you would just let me see what you look like, I won't show anybody else.
Well, if she takes you to court, like she said, like she threatens every.
I don't want to go to court, Diane. I just want to see.
But Scooter, what are you
look
worried about?
like.
You think she's going to win? You come on.
I want her to. Give her my phone number. She can call me. We'll do a video chat for 2 minutes
She
just
won't.
to see her face.
I don't know. She's not secure with herself. I guess I don't know. She's not secure.
Is that true that he was taken down, Pitbull?
What, Jeanette?
Carolyn, did you see that?
Well aware.
I'm sure you are. So it's true?
Affirmative. This is funny, Jeanette. I'm glad you're laughing. It's good that you're laughing.
You'd rather have people laughing than crying.
Yes. She will never show her face and she will never apologize. She's 100% narc. But what gets me is that she likes to pretend people are stupid and that it didn't say what it did in the video description. And I'll tell you something, maybe a lot of people don't know this. I believe 100% that the creators thought that if they said they gave money to St. Jude, people would super chat more. Because remember, MGL did that for a little bit. She put donations will go to super chats will go to St. Jude or something. Like she toyed around with that to see if she would get more. I remember this early on.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure.
I do. And then she didn't put it in all her videos, and then she would say it, and then she would put it in there. And I'm thinking that anybody that would do something like that and not follow through seems to me, maybe they thought a good thing, like whatever. Now, the problem that I see anybody, and I don't care who it is, say that 100% of super chats are going to be used for a robot or a, I don't know, piece of software, whatever. They're already putting themselves up to fail.
Yeah, they should have the
Because
actual link
if
where it
they
doesn't go through
use
them.
something, oh my gosh, then just don't even bother saying that crap. If you are truly want something 100%, why are you letting YouTube take 30% of it? Do you see in here, you see a link to St. Jude? That goes right to St. Jude. And that's the only way anyone should be donating to St. Jude is right to St. Jude. Think about this. Let's see. I want to give to St. Jude, but you know what?
Wait, Carolyn, before I forget this, I just want to point out Tawanda's comment right here. And thanks, guys. I'm seeing your
She
comments.
pretended
I'm
she had lots
laughing.
of money. I know that.
No,
Tawanda.
pretended. So
Yeah.
do you think because I've always thought that this woman's bluffing. She's not this rich socialite she likes to pretend. Wealthy.
Why would anybody need to? Okay. Listen, tell me something. You want to donate to kids that have cancer. Do you want to give all of your money to St. Jude? Or do you want to say, oh, let me give a middleman. I'll give this over here in the super chat. Then Google can take 30% of it because Google needs the money, they need it more than St. Jude does. Well, that's what you're saying. So that's why I put a link directly to St. Jude. Why would she want to be the middleman of the St. Jude? And for me, it's like two reasons that I can think of. Either somebody wants to get, like, if they were truly doing a donation, some kind of, like, glory about bringing, like, this big amount of money there and, like, I don't know, just needing that recognition for that.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's another reason. Why did...
Carolyn.
What?
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. We were just talking about how this gets annoying. And I hate interrupters too. Listen, she didn't think she would ever get caught. She pretended she was a wealthy married woman. Fact was, she was a single woman, broke,
scooterchick
lived with her mom.
@gmail.com.
Is that?
Hold on a minute.
Do you think that's really a fact there? I mean, I don't doubt it. But I find that for some reason, because remember when Diane used to have her channel and Randy and Wendy were up there? Remember, I would tell you, there was just something about Diane bothered the heck out of me.
She was very condescending and very...
I kept listening. I mean, I wasn't where I was there constantly, but there was something about her that just struck me.
And it was the whole thing, like,
odd.
She the avatar, like,
Scooter chick. It's got to be chick on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the wrong one. She'll think you're not.
I'll delete
Diane,
it.
call me. Call me. I know you don't owe me anything, Diane, but I'm interested in this kind of stuff. I'm fascinated. I'm a people watcher. I watch all kinds of stuff, guys. Not just drama. I haven't even been into drama lately at all.
Well, I'm tired of Diane's emails. I really am. Let Scooter get some of them.
I can't believe she still does.
I'll have an email, but she's probably, like, angry typing it right now. Like that cat. You know that cat that types really fast?
Yeah.
That's probably her right now.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, no, and I won't say anything.
No, I'm saying she's probably angry typing that email to me right now.
Send it to me, Diane.
Send it to Scooter, Diane. Let her have share your anger with Scooter. Bring it to Scooter.
Me, I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
You don't scare me with your emails, Diane. Please stop it.
She watches everything. They say, Tawanda said that, Celsius says that. I don't know. I mean, she's getting something out of this.
Who knows?
If she's just a single woman living with her mother and broke, but not wanting people to mention her, and I don't know, that's just bizarre.
Really, Lynn? Lynn says that she's using Wi-Fi from some nursing home.
That's in her opinion.
No? Oh, in her opinion, okay.
But I mean, it's curious. I mean,
That's a good idea, Tawanda.
That's hilarious. She's all talk. Right, Tawanda, you can tell. You can tell that with her, that she is all talk. And she just loved St. Jude's before all this happened. Once it happened, she said she would never give
Sending threatening
or
emails
have
or
anything to
said
do
that-
with them again. And that right there, I just knew there was, wow. Yeah, it's not their fault. It wasn't St. Jude's fault.
Oh, and then wasn't win-win-win-win saying that she was the one that said 100% go, and she was the one that did it. It said it in her videos.
What?
I believe I have a screenshot of that somewhere.
Oh, yes.
But people think when they delete their stuff, it's gone. It's not.
She is a joke. My coffee is black. You're right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. She said that she promised like we were going to be in court this summer. Okay? I mean, the woman thinks that, I don't know. She has a case because I told the truth that in her video it said something and that's not what happened. Please, try to take me to court like all the other people that are supposedly serving me, and I'm waiting.
I know you can't talk anything on that.
No, but I can say that they're all promising to do this stuff, and we're saying that I'm sure that I'm served, so I'm just waiting.
And nothing. Nada.
Nothing.
Nada.
Nothing.
Zilch.
Nada. Yes, she said that. It said that in the video description as well. I don't know how anybody could do something like that, especially like just to even say that and not do like.
Because there's all different kinds of people. I know, to think about anybody doing that.
Well, just like how you can't believe somebody says they have brain cancer, or somebody says they're dying, or.
Right, and that's what J-Bell's had you believing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how do you do that? And just like, I wouldn't even want to pretend something like that. I mean,
Oh,
it's so horrible, like, so horrible. Yes, I hear that, K-Love, I know.
hey, love, I remember that, yes.
I am listening. Okay. I don't think I'll be back on chat, but anyway, I have therapy. Good for you. I hope you have a fun day in therapy.
Love you, Jeanette.
Love you, Jeanette.
Little
Bye.
Holland lady. You're our Holland girl. Therapy.
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 Therapy. What are you doing?
Isn't that cute how everywhere around the world we say things in different accents and speech patterns? And
Coffee.
we should do a type. I'm being sorry, facetious right now.
Facetious.
Remember?
I was going to say that. Facetious.
Yes. Remember, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You
Feasible.
had that one lady.
Feasible. The dialect study. Where did some of these people go? What was her name?
Linda something.
Was it Linda?
Linda something. Linda
Oh,
something.
Linda. Remember she used to come on and she used to speak in that voice and say, Carolyn, we need to shut this down. What was that one that she came flying on? Oh, it was the one where the lady in Boston was on this, and when the whole muted thing, and she said, Carolyn, we need to shut this down.
Linda Welker.
Yes. Yes, and then she wanted to do a whole dialect study and she was trying to get everybody's information. Hi, Carolyn. She was just we need to shut this down. Did you know that there are websites that pay you to say sentences? Yes, I do. I've done some of that. I have.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Years ago, yeah. Yes, and I even had to bring in other people to say stuff, and they got paid.
Well, why haven't you? Why haven't I been one of them?
This was before. This was like in 2015. You remember that? Yeah. Yep. And then the lady that used to make me
us today.
Remember the lady that used to make me narrate her showers and all of her stuff? She used to play videos and I had to narrate them.
What? No.
You know.
Remind me on this.
She used to come in, and one time she was taking a shower in the video. She wanted me to narrate it. You know, come on now. This is getting to be scary.
Okay. Yes.
She wanted me to narrate stuff.
A Murder of Crows. I said that. Linda Welker. That's right.
Oh, wow. Murder of Crows. Very good.
She remembers.
Very good. It's hard to believe that people have been like here around that long, huh? I mean, we've had a colorful cast of characters. You can't say that we didn't.
You have to admit, most of these freaking channels everywhere. I'm not just talking this community and whatever. It goes on and on and on.
We had a colorful cast. Jenna with the 21, 23 children. Fabric Queen. And that was another thing. When they were pretending Fabric Queen was real and saying, oh my gosh, how are they making fun of this lady that's in the hospital and she's dying? It wasn't real, you guys. You see, that this is what an imposter is. It's not real. But they were going to town, and that was hysterical. That's another hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joking by saying hypocrisy. It's a joke.
Yeah, right.
Just like they didn't know I was joking when I said they have issues. They said, did you hear the way she says issues? They really thought I said it like that. They have no sense of humor. They say, I have no sense of humor. I have a damn good sense of humor. Okay? A damn good one.
Dr. Laura Schlesinger says, issues.
Yeah, they have no sense of humor. Issues. And when I was doing that one day, they go, did you hear? She says, issues. Schedule. I'll have to check my schedule. Stop it.
Say some more different
Hypocrisy. Macaw. It's Macaw! Carolyn! It's Macaw! Carolyn! Who's that?
I remember.
Could you say that again? Yeah.
You call it, you said...
No, I said the real thing, macaw. And I said, I cannot believe she says macaw. And then she said, macaw, Carolyn! Macaw! Somebody has it on a clip channel.
Really? Oh, I'd love to hear that one. Me too.
That was a woman that like lost her cool so many times. It was, and it, I mean the hypocrisy that that person was supposed to be counseling others when she couldn't even control herself. And honestly, if there is a psychologist that looks into the YouTube chat and goes, I don't know how to react to this, I don't know what to do, that's the same, I'm sorry, as a life coach, hysterical in the front seat of a car, screaming at the chat, are you jealous of me now? This is my life. It sucks. Because somebody didn't get a dog. That was all a whole, and that whole dog scam was all set up. Then she made that video where that person was supposed to be in Holland or the Netherlands, and then she deleted it. And it was just somebody sitting against a wall in a room. That stuff, a lot of people don't know that stuff because, again, it's all deleted. Channels are gone.
I didn't know a lot about the dog. I never really followed that, but I know
that was nuts. That was nuts.
And the thing with her in Vegas, I did see that where she was acting like something was going to happen. Remember?
Oh, that wasn't in Vegas. That was in a New Jersey parking lot.
But it was supposed to be.
She
Vegas.
was talking about no. She was saying she didn't want to go there. She thought something was going to happen, and she was stumbling around a parking lot, talking incoherently.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Barking mad.
But it's, you really have to ask yourself, is that like a life coach you want that's come unglued? Is that the psychologist you want that's screaming at YouTube? I have to have that psychologist look at some other videos that I have about us.
Oh, I can already tell you. I'm a psychologist. She's nuts.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this.
Nuts. The lady that laid in her bed, yes. Remember? Oh, yeah.
Geraldine. Oh, yeah. You know Geraldine? You remember her? Are you talking about the one that was, she was in another country? And she had a wardrobe malfunction on the channel?
Sassy's got it. Sassy Darcy.
Yeah.
Was she always trying to be sexy or something?
I think she was.
Because Dave and I were watching together one night, and I was just showing him whatever you were talking about. And then she's on there, okay? And he's like, right away he noticed, he goes, who's that?
You sound just like him when you said that.
Huh?
You sound just like him when you said that. Who's that?
Yeah, and I'm just like, I was thinking, like, what do you mean, who's that? So I think she was trying to be a little bit sexy there, you know?
She wasn't. She then one night she was like all like laughing that she thinks she had a wardrobe malfunction. Remember she wore that shirt that would always slip down on her arm? Remember?
Right.
It always slipped down.
Yes.
And she said, oh my goodness, I think I exposed myself. And then one day she said something about her nephew or somebody going into her room and coming out from her drawer with some kind of health aid massager and bringing it outside.
I never heard this one.
And she made sure like to tell that story. Now, okay. I remember her, but she came here once when she was Pandora. Around, where is she? Is she still around, that analyzer lady?
Is she the one that faked cancer too or something?
Yes.
Because I never watched her.
This is crazy, but how many people faked like stuff? This is scary. There's
Montana Sky.
a lot of mental illness on YouTube.
Montana Sky, remember?
Well,
died.
They had a heart condition, they said, and they said they died. Yeah, a lot of people either want to say,
okay.
Who is what? Yes. Oh, the lady that lays in the bed? She was some lady from Australia named Lily Bell. And, yeah. She used to be on. And remember sometimes she would just start randomly yelling? We should show old clips. Somebody should go through. Yes, there were times when
Would she? Because
you don't remember that she would just start randomly yelling at people in the chat. It was so unbelievable.
Wow, really? I'm sure it would come back to me if I really think about it.
Random yelling. She still is around, Tawana?
You know who she, or she must be talking about somebody else.
She's talking about Analyzer, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've had a colorful. There was a woman there that once told Sharon and I she was getting us a cat, and these cats were so expensive, but she wanted to get them for me. She wanted to get one for me, and she wanted to get one for Sharon, and she would actually call me up. She said she lived in Canada. She showed me like this mansion, and she said that she told me a lot of things like she was doing for getting a bench for Bella and Cece, which I don't even believe that.
Yeah, I remember.
There are so many things, and well, she told Sharon and I she got this kitten, and we used to have a pet thing, and we fell in love with this kitten, and she says, oh, I know the breeder, and she has 2 more, and she led Sharon and I on for like so many months, and I think when the story couldn't go anywhere, and when I realized that she probably didn't even have that kitten, that was that she lied to us about that she, wanted to give us this cat.
I remember you held up a chalkboard.
Yeah, I said, my cat, Sharon.
Say Sharon.
My cat.
And say, my cat.
And it's kind of like J-Bells that somebody said, like, we would have liked you. You didn't have to promise. You didn't have to be somebody you're not. You didn't have to, like, do all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just be your freaking self?
That's what some of the women on the the things from Sin earlier, they were saying, those women are like, I loved you. I didn't have to have anything from you. I loved you regardless. You didn't have to promise me this and that. Several of the women over there were saying that.
You remember that Geraldine memo? Yeah. I don't know. There's like so many people.
So many are nuts, and then some are just do it for the fun of it. It's just an enjoyment. And I've said it 1,000,000 times. I'll say it 1,000,000 more.
Yes, and remember she pretended she was deaf, and anytime
she wasn't.
I don't know. What? I don't know. People think that she was faking. I don't know. But I
never really knew. I knew a lot about her, but I wasn't.
She would say she wanted to read my lips. So, like, even if Scooter was talking, I would have to mouth what Scooter was saying, so she could read my lips. And someone said it was just she just wanted to see how she could manipulate me.
Really? Did you spoke to her though, and she was on panel.
She was on a video. She spoke fine.
She didn't have any deaf sound, right? She spoke perfectly fine.
Geraldine, is that a different name that you're in? Because I just do you recognize that name? Maybe she got a new name.
Well, I've seen this name for a while.
I've seen it for a while, but I don't know if I saw it like back then.
I don't remember either. Hello, Kayla. Is my coffee is black? Is that somebody too from the past? Okay.
He doesn't want to be doxxed.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I got you. Coffee.
No biggie. But back in the day, guys, I loved making prank phone calls. I would be all over this stuff on YouTube. I would be the biggest troll everywhere, I'm telling you.
Where?
And I'd be having a ball.
Oh, if you were.
Yeah. Back in my younger days. if this was available.
Because you said you don't want to be found out. Your secret's safe with me.
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
Coffee.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Coffee's secret.
I don't know who that is. That's fine. I don't need to know.
Coffee doesn't want to be doxxed. Yes, and her daughter, right, was going into and that's how she tried to stall us.
That wasn't true about her daughter becoming Royal Canadian?
I don't know. And then she said her daughter also had some blood clot thing going on. I didn't say that like that. Oh.
Because I do think about her once in a while because she was pretty involved.
Think about her. Do you love her?
You know, I always remember her telling me in the chat that she had brothers and sisters. The whole family was 700 pounds and more. Remember that?
I do. Did she have the gastric sleeve?
I don't know. I remember she said she had lost a bunch of weight. I wasn't close with her. Just whatever I would watch here on the channel.
Email you again, your fault. Okay.
Would you tell a little more about that, Jenna, how she came about, her whole story?
She just came
around. She always interests me.
She just came about, started to say she had these kids, all these kids, and then the one little baby would always fall asleep to my voice. And she had all these kids adopted through the military. Her husband was in the UK, in the British military, right?
Oh, I don't remember that.
And she just would tell these stories every night, and then she would say she had a traumatic brain injury, and then she started.
Wasn't she hit? How did she get?
She said she got hit. She got hit. I think she said she was on a bike. She got hit. Just saying, we still need a beach sponsor. Yes, we do. She got hit. And then she showed me pictures, remember, of like her in an ambulance, but who knows if it was even her. Remember that so-called detective? Yeah, that was Clue Girl. And I believe she was the detective. I mean, she showed me things and shared a case with us. I believe she was. You know,
what was her deal, though? Why did that whole breakup happen?
I don't know.
Or you don't want to?
I don't know. Don't know.
Okay, but Gemma, she just came in as a regular chatter.
Yeah.
And then she would call in, wouldn't she? And talk.
Yes, and then people were getting like tired of it. And then she's like, "Can I call in?" And she wanted to call in like every night. And I was just like, "Please, that's enough." Remember. It was too much. And then the one thing she would do when it was someone's birthday, she would sing this birthday song so fast. And normally she couldn't speak fast. And oh my gosh, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, we still need a beach house sponsor for 2024. If anybody wants to finance our trip.
Let's see. Remember her, then she moved. Who moved?
I remember the night you started questioning Jenna. You wanted to see pictures, remember?
Yes, and then she sent us stock pictures from a magazine.
Is that what that was?
For hair. Yes, for hair. And then remember when that lady called in from Celebration, Florida, and she said we had to change our live, we made a mistake, and then she was like, sounded like she had and drank a few alcohols, and yeah, it was crazy. The lady who wanted you. Oh, yeah, I know. Say goodnight, Granny. And then just never
That
heard
was her
from her again.
Caleb. That's Gemma.
No, no, that's not.
Oh, wait. No. You're right. You're right.
No,
Lisa something.
it was somebody.
Lisa something.
Yeah, it was somebody totally fine. And you say goodnight, Granny. Good night, Granny. And then we just never heard from her again, ever. And then where is JMH, or the one that used to make me cards and all kinds of she told a story about her brother seeing him laughing in the corner with this other guy. She just disappeared. Granny, I know, just one night, there and gone. That's what I don't understand about, like, I mean, it's possible something could have happened, but it's just like there and gone. Lisa S., right. Look at Sassy Darcy. She's got a notebook there.
She remembers. And what was, somebody just said something. Yeah, Sunny Bunny. She was great.
Sunny Bunny,
Liked
yeah.
her a lot. Happy wife, who her brother is that killer.
Yeah, Happy Wife.
Remember?
Yeah, and then there was somebody else.
But you know what? I saw somebody named Happy Wife in one of the trials.
Really? Oh, Turtle Girl. Remember when she told us that story about her brother, her dad, suicide by cop and stuff? Turtle Girl.
Yeah, she called in about that.
Yeah. That was Turtle Girl.
Her brother, wasn't it?
I think she was in Virginia. Turtle Girl.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Sharon.
Had a brother and a mother.
Yeah.
Had a brother and a mother.
Yes, I know who it is. It was on the tip of my tongue. You know who it is.
Had a brother and a mother and lived in Michigan.
Her brother and mother have passed away since. She would come on and they did crafts, her and her mom.
Peggy Johnson?
No.
Who?
Trying to think of the name. You know.
She would come on and they did crap. Oh, yes. Angel Callie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Angel
I didn't know she lived in Michigan. Yeah, and her husband was killed. Remember, her husband was killed in a shooting.
Yes, when the son was little.
Yeah. It's all about what? Blue? Angel Callie. Yeah, look at Sassy Darcy.
She's got them all.
It's crazy.
Yeah, his leg was amputated. I remember Sharon. The brother's leg.
Yeah.
First, the mother died. I'm almost positive I saw her later in another chat, and she had said for me to tell everyone hi and that her brother had passed.
And then we have. I can't think of.
Oh, I don't know. My coffee is black. I never thought that.
Oh, really? I don't think so. I don't know.
Uh,
Why? She was like so sweet.
She was very sweet.
You don't remember? I don't know if I remember the mother. Did the mother die?
No, yes, I remember. Remember her telling us.
Could you be wrong?
And then the brother later died. Or vice versa. I know I didn't make that up.
And they did the painting with Jeff. Yes,
Yeah,
right.
guy.
Painting with Jeff, right. And what about Renee? And then she moved into that house in Colorado and she gave us a tour, Renee. And she was so sweet. And she did that painting with Jeff. And she always came to every craft night.
You're
And
right.
then
I forgot
and
about
then
her.
she was just gone, disappeared into the night, never to be seen again anywhere. I just don't understand how like people just
Renee,
Renee.
if you ever hear, if you're
She
listening,
always was so sweet, had such a sweet voice and everything, and I don't know where she
she
went.
had a little kid,
And she moved in that new
little
house,
boy.
and she did all the crafts with us, and she had Jeff's painting and all that stuff, and then gone. Gone, gone, gone. I don't know where. I don't know where. Oh, Gail
still
B's
comes
around. She's still around. She leaves a comment every now and again. She's around. She has a lot going on in her life. But do you still have that painting? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do you want me to show it to you? And you don't believe me? I have it. I can get it.
It looks cute. Your hair looks cute.
Oh my, I'm hot. I'm hot. Danielle C., I texted with her the other day. She said
she's still around.
She is. She has a lot of things going on personally right
Yes.
now, but she gives everybody her love and says hello.
She still loves us.
Yeah. Though that's another rumor going on.
She just can't come on. She cannot. She's got a lot of things happening.
She'll be back. Okay. You'd
I
like
miss
to see
her. I miss her the most.
Hold on a minute. I've got to go get the painting for coffee.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I miss her the most because we had such a good time laughing. But we keep in contact by phone. Now she can't even text too much. She has a lot going on, but she is very well and misses everyone.
She told you she can't text too much? She's texting me.
Well, we text. Yeah, we did. We did.
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm going to go get it. I had to move something that I had to get for Jeannie. Dead air, Scooter.
Pardon me?
You're letting dead air.
Oh, sorry. I was just reading the chat. Oh, yeah. She's still a rambler, guys. Danielle C. Still a rambler. She's here in spirit. Sometimes life gets in the way. I do remember Cab 7. He kept getting swatted. I remember him. Oh, he still has a channel. How bad? That's nice. He's a nice man. Deborah. Oh, D-Live. Yeah, that's a different platform. I forgot about that. I think he had left here because he kept getting swatted so much. I mean, you couldn't blame him. Idiots couldn't leave him alone. Right, Sharon. He's a decent guy. Yeah, D-Live Elizabeth is a different platform. You know how they have all the different platforms, Twitch and TikTok, all the different ones. Yes. Green Bay Wacky.
So bad.
I don't recognize that name,
I'm dying
Beth.
of thirst. I'm coming.
Pardon me?
I have to get a drink. I'm dying of thirst. I'm coming.
Well, hurry up. Sheesh, lady. Hi, Pippi Longstocking.
Hi, Tiffy. Okay. Oh, I have something. Hold on.
You guys remember Jack Sprat that used to come in all the time?
No. Jack Sprat.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Huh, okay. There was Peter Piper.
Uh-huh. The pumpkin eater. Peter Piper picked a pickle pumpkin. No. Peter Piper had a wife.
Pickled peppers.
No. Peter Pumpkin.
Piper
No,
picked
don't
a
say it. Don't say
peppers.
it.
Peter Piper
Peter
picked a
Piper had a wife and couldn't keep her. He
peppers.
put
How
her in
many
a pumpkin
pickled
shell, and there he
peppers?
kept her very well.
How many pickled peppers did
That's
Peter-
horrible. That's a horrible rhyme. It sounds like kidnapping and imprisonment. I mean, the horrible things we hear. Peter Piper. Was it Peter Piper? Picked a peck of pickled pepper. But Peter. Wait, don't say it. Who is this the guy that put her in a pumpkin shell? Don't say it. Blah, blah, blah. Had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, but I don't know his name. Now, hold on.
Peter Pumpkin
Eater had a wife and couldn't
keep her. Put her in a
pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Great. That's not nice.
This is cute.
You didn't make this, Scooter?
No, I was too shy to come on back then. But I watched.
I remember this day so well. Jeff said it was going to take a couple of hours. I said, okay, good, I'll have time to go swimming.
You guys were on 7 hours.
And he said this is Vera Wang because I told him it looks like a dress.
Yeah, he was so patient with everybody. I thought he did so well with you guys. I just didn't sit there and watch the whole thing, but every time I would come back and look, you guys were still on, and I was laughing.
Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her.
Hold it up. Can you put it closer so we can see better? So nice. Yeah, I really like that. That was his vision. That's where he is now. He can see that anytime now that he wants, the real place. Right? Murder of Crows. And I know I always say I love that name.
I know. Murder of Crows. Oh, I have something.
Oh, really, Pitbull? Cab 7 still doing his outside stove cooking. I didn't even know he did that. K-Rox really likes it, Carolyn. She said that's pretty.
Thanks, K-Rox.
Sharon says it matches your shirt.
I'm going to ask you a question, okay? And this is for the chat. This is for the chat. Is it true or is it false? The hippo has killed more humans than any other animal. True or false in the chat?
I know the answer, but I won't say it.
Okay.
I remember learning this. Kevin is going with true. Let's see how many others. Everybody's saying true, 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 true.
Too sexy for my
True, 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 true.
Okay. K-Rock says false. The answer is true. You always you don't want a hippopotamus for Christmas because they'll probably kill you.
No.
It's so crazy. Like we dress them up in pink and put little ballerina tutus on them and make people think they're really friendly and they...
Yeah, and they're not.
Are not. Okay? You don't want one for Christmas.
No.
You wouldn't ask that question if the answer was false. Why?
Robbity Bob? Yeah, Jeanette. You miss Robbity Bob? I used to love to say Robbity Bob.
Yeah, and then just one day they just weren't here anymore.
I miss Robbity Bob too.
Extra oxygen is pumped into Las Vegas casinos to keep gamblers from getting tired. True or false?
I won't answer.
Pablo Escobar loved hippopotamuses.
Gravity Bob did true crime discussions?
No idea.
Carolyn, you look so cute right now, like you're really a teacher or something.
Thank you, Scooter. Kevin says false. Sassy says true. Maybe
I'll put my answers in here too.
Okay, yeah.
I think I know this, but I'm not sure.
False, Sharon says. True, Scooter says. Pippi says true. The answer is false.
Oh, really?
Okay. Now, the 4 kings in a deck of playing cards represent Charlemagne, David, Caesar, and Alexander. The 4 kings. True or false? Charlemagne, David, Caesar, and Alexander. True or false?
Yeah, Jeanette, it's sad when somebody I know, I get it. Really, really, Jeanette? I didn't know that about Diane. Maybe she'll tell me when she emails me.
Yeah.
She's gonna call me. We're gonna do a video chat. Hi, Diane. Well, that's what you look like. Well, why do you hide? You're not that bad looking. Well, just show yourself. You're a nice looking lady. Okay? You can make your debut on my channel.
Okay, that is about the kings is false. False.
I don't know. I was wrong.
The pieces of paper that are left over when you use a hole punch are called chad. You know when you have all those little those little round circles?
Yeah. What are they
What
called?
do you call them? Do you say, oh, I have a whole bunch of chad here. Oh, all this chad got all over the floor. I must sweep it up. You kids better not leave one piece of chad on that counter after you get done punching all those holes.
This is just a guess, but sounds like it could be true.
A hole puncher,
Right,
yes. You know a hole punch, a 3-hole punch, a 1-hole punch, a hole puncher.
I know, Jim.
Yeah, I know. She's come around every now and again, but yeah.
Yeah.
And Mama Chickadee.
Maui.
Oh,
She's still around.
Okay. Here we go. That is true. It is called chad. So next time impress people, go, oh my goodness, let me clean up this chad. I just punched those holes. Okay.
Okay.
In his youth, Prince Charles often signed himself into clubs with the name Charlie Chester. True or false? Charlie Chester. Charlie Chester. Hello, Charlie Chester. How are you? Is that Charlie Chester? I haven't seen him in an age. How are you doing, lad? Charlie Chester.
I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
Is Charlie Chester in the club? Charlie Chester. Knitted cottontail.
Oh, got to be.
Okay. Sensible crime. Yeah, where's sensible crime? I love sensible crime.
Oh, yeah, sensible crime.
Yeah, I know. They always have spouts where they're here, they're not here, they're here, they're not here. I always like to see the comments in sensible crime. Sensible crime, where are you? And where is the other one that lives near Caroline Connor? I see very now and again, but I used RN, Slam RN.
Oh, Slam RN. Yeah, every once in a while.
Every
Yeah.
once in a while. I called him Chuck. Okay, the answer for that was true. Charlie Chester.
I almost put true. Whatever.
The term hot dog was coined in the early 1900s by a cartoonist who could not spell dachshund.
Couldn't spell what?
Dachshund. My granddog.
Your granddog, that's right.
I have a granddog
Hey.
that's a dachshund.
Have fun with your laundry, K-Rocks.
Have fun with the laundry. Get all the stains out. Bye. See you later.
Which reminds me, I have closed it in my washer. I may have to redo one. Dang it.
Totally true, you said. That is totally false. Okay.
False?
False, yeah. The Titanic was the first ship to use SOS as a distress call. The Titanic was the first ship to use SOS as a distress call. See, that song is still in my head. Do you love her? See, I can't stop. This is crazy. Who's ignoring you, Janetta? Who's ignoring you? Oh, Anna from Sweden? Have you seen her around? So you say that is false, sending out an SOS to the world. Yeah. It is false. Okay. The world's shortest war was between England and Zanzibar and lasted for 45 minutes. Wow, that's short. That's like way less than a drama channel war. I haven't seen her around in long. Really? It's her loss then, Jeanette. You always say Janetta. You always say that, Jeanette, when you say about your mother. You go, my mother said Janetta something. You've said that. That's where I got it from. I could not get that on my own. Thank you, Pippi. Thank you, Pippi. Pippi. Janetta, you just want to have a problem with me tonight.
That sounds pretty, Janetta.
Yeah,
I
don't
like
you
it.
remember her saying that when she would talk about her
Yeah.
mother? She would say, my mother said Janetta.
I don't, but
I do.
I can kind of, sort of. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, then you wouldn't want to go on vacation with me because I would follow Evelyn around the house and go, Evelyn, Evie, Evelyn. Do you remember I would follow her around the house?
Mhm.
Oh, you probably don't because you were playing Candy Crush the entire time.
That was not.
My name is Jeanette. Okay, I don't understand. Jeanette, I'm gonna get you on the phone later because this is okay, Jeanette. I'm gonna go back in an old video, Jeanette, because you have said Janetta. I would never get that on my own.
Maybe you're thinking. Maybe you're thinking of Anna from Sweden.
No, she has said stuff that her mother said, and she said, Janetta.
Maybe it was just the way she said it, but it sounded like that to you because she's saying she does
No,
not
Jeanette's
say
trying
that.
to needle me because every day she comes in, she goes, I'm not watching the Maya trial. And I go, I know that. I'm not watching the Maya trial. I know that, Jeanette. And then she leaves it in every comment and says, I'm still not watching the Maya trial. I know, Jeanette. Okay, let's go on with something else now. That is true about the war. I know he was very good, Jeanette, but it's okay that I'm just talking.
Did you watch the Mile trial today, by the way?
A little bit of it, but I'm not going
A
to
little
discuss
bit
it
here
now.
too.
What'd you think? Okay.
She'll leave your mom out of it. She's only.
I don't know.
saying
Jeanette just really
Jeanette.
wants to start with me lately. Okay. Let's see. I can do nothing right by Jeanette anymore. All right. Let's see here.
We love you, Jeanette, our girl. We would never disrespect you.
No. Okay, let's sports. I don't have much sports here. Well, no. 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 No.
Oh no,
No. Well, it's Coffee
I
is
know, I
saying,
get
do
it.
I have a sports question? Okay, I've got one. Mud throwing was an official Olympic sport in 1904. True or false? Mud throwing was an official Olympic sport in 1904.
Yeah, just a guess, but
Or movies. Well, I don't know how many movie stuff I have. 1904. No idea. Hope not. Well, it is true. True.
oh, finally, I got another one right. Finally,
It is true. The Beatles' song A Day in the Life features a high-pitched whistle only audible to dogs.
Jeanette, it's okay. Please calm down. We don't want you to have a
She
stroke.
just said she
Don't
was
be mad. Don't be angry.
She just
Jeanette,
said she was so relaxed.
Please, you're getting me worried. Please, okay? Just calm down.
Jeanette, no one is doing anything to you. We love you. We're just talking.
We love you very much.
True, false. Sharon. False, Sharon said. False. Nope, you're all wrong. True.
I got it true. I was
Well,
right,
those of
guys.
you that said false, they're wrong. Okay.
Jeanette, we're not talking about your parents at all. Jeanette, why don't you just go for a little walk right now, okay? We're not talking anything about your parents. We're not.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see what we have. That's gross.
Well, don't call in now. Just maybe you turn off the show for a little bit, okay? And just go for a little walk or something.
Babies are born without kneecaps. True or false?
Without what?
Kneecaps.
Oh, I never heard that.
Oh, bye, Elizabeth. See you later.
See you later.
Babies are born without kneecaps. And somebody was just talking about this recently.
Really?
I remember. Sharon, was that you? True. My coffee is black, says.
Well, I guess I'll do it. I'll go with
False.
it too, then.
Okay, true, Sharon says. The answer is true.
So they develop later, huh?
Okay. What'd you say?
I said so they develop later.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Now I want to go. Don't you want to find a baby now, a newborn, and touch them and see if it's what they feel like? Because now, yeah, that'll be probably the first thing I'll want to do.
Because it has the shape of the knee.
Now I want to touch a baby's.
The little knee shape is there.
Yeah, where are their kneecaps? They've got. What do you mean? There's no kneecaps? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm not. Something's wrong. Okay. Okay. The ritual of clinking glasses evolved from efforts to prove that the drinks contained therein were not poisoned. The ritual of clinking glasses evolved from efforts to prove that the drinks contained therein were not poisoned. And the answer is false.
Oh, that sounded like it could be true. It just had that sound to it.
Okay. Giant clams have been known to trap divers and kill them. Giant clams.
Oh,
What?
I've never heard anything like that.
Giant clams. Remember the big giant clams you see in, like, is it the Flintstones or something? You see these
Yeah, you're right.
big giant clams? They have like a wavy.
Well,
And the answer is.
I'm going with it.
And the answer is. And the answer is false. You guys, we caught a lot of people on that one.
Yeah. Liza said false.
Okay, the Philippines is the only nation on earth that flies its flag a different way when it is at war. True or false? The Philippines.
The Philippines?
Uh-huh.
I like these questions because they are tricky. Huh. Okay, well, I'm going with Hi, Eva.
Hi, Eva. Uh-oh. I thought Eva got a membership the other day. Now she's on a different thing. Okay. So you say, no, you say false, Beth? You say false. I say true. True, it's true. They do.
Oh, I got that. Yay.
Birds have to fly at least 18 to 29. No, excuse me. They have to fly at least 18 miles per hour to stay in the air. 18 miles per hour to stay in the air.
Ah,
What?
can't decide.
False, Kevin says. Okay, so it is true. True, true, true.
Oh, I got that one then. Got a couple.
Okay. Let me see. Just... Okay. Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. True or false? Barbara Millicent Roberts. True or false? True or false? True, Kevin says. Adventures of the Best is true. That is true. Okay. More people die each year from choking on peanuts than die from being attacked by sharks. Now I want peanuts. Wow, how is it that late already? Well, we got lost in Temu looking at implants in your own dental work. We went down some rabbit holes.
Did you?
That was peanuts, yes. Yes, it is peanuts. What's your answer? Lock it in. More people die each year from choking on peanuts than die from being attacked by sharks. You're saying true, and that is true. Okay. A special compound added to the water in swimming pools will reveal the presence of urine. True or false? True or false? Who's that? I missed that. Who's that? You say true. You guys are saying true, 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 true. We have to do the word puzzle too. No, it is false. That was in a movie with Adam Sandler or something. Okay. We have to do the word puzzle. Yeah, but it's not true, Jeanette. I mean, it's not true. Beth. Got the wrong person. I'm looking at the wrong name. Not true. They don't have it. Well, it says it's not true. I thought that I think they just say that to scare people. I think they do. They say it to scare people. Okay, let's take a look at the word puzzle for today. See if we can do this really like that. We got people tomorrow. Linda's going to a really nice antique shop, and Jeanette, Jeannie, I keep saying that. Jeannie is having a huge garage sale, like with her whole.
Oh, I remember you said that.
Yeah, and she's going to be up at like in about an hour, right? She said, Kevin. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Let's pull up the word puzzle.
I'm going to do it too with you.
The word puzzle.
And I'm going to go to bed.
Me too, because I've got a busy day tomorrow. Busy.
I get so. You're never tired. That's what gets me.
No, I get tired.
Yeah, but you.
Busy.
Not like
busy.
Normal.
Busy.
I'm. Not like me. Hate that, because I'm going to be so tired now. Because.
Why? What are you doing? Something special?
No, but.
No. Just getting up at 4:00.
It's 4:20.
No, I said just getting up at 4:00 like normal.
Stop it. Stop.
Well, okay.
That's not true.
Okay. I always taste the bake off on the weekend, and I never do it. It's so crazy. All right, let's do it.
So mean.
Daily puzzle. Daily puzzle. Scones. Look, scones. They're so dry, scones. And then we can do cones. And
Oh, I'm getting my hair done that Friday.
oh.
Carol and Connor.
Oh. Good. Say hello to me. Tell her
Only
hello.
if you pay me.
I'll just tell her then.
Oh man, I didn't follow the star. Carolyn.
I'm sorry. Oh, I got this. Hold on a minute. This is perfect. Confess. Confess. I thought I did kill him. Econs, right? Yes. Econ. Second music.
Yay, I got a star on my own.
Oh, wow. tried sec. Once is good. On and on.
I'm always so proud when I do this by myself and I get the stars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I wish Sharon saw me right now. She'd be proud.
Oh my god. What is it? Eons? COSE, Sharon? Uh-oh. I tried feds. Oh, Fens is there. Maybe I tried Fen. Well, I did do Fen. I don't know what I did. Thanks, Beth. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're doing an auction tomorrow night too?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the other people have to sell. Well, Margot's won't be here. She has an engagement.
Who?
Margot has a prior engagement.
Oh.
She won't be here. I can't. I need. Where's Sharon? Okay.
She's in here. She's writing words down. Yay, Sharon, you just gave me a star word. Gave me another one because I'm cheating right now.
Come on, Sharon. Okay, that's good. What? Sec, I think I did. Oh, no, thank you.
I have the one after sun if you want it.
What is it?
CESS.
CESS. Like
Yeah, C, not an S.
Yeah, like cesspool.
C.
Like cesspool.
Yes.
I think, did we do? Yeah, did cones. Let's see. No. I need that other one. Seen, you say?
Yeah, you already got it. Cess.
No, that doesn't work, Sharon. There's not another E. Scone. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I have to go to bed because now I'm falling asleep. I really have to go to bed because I have to be up in like 3 hours. So, all right,
Good
everybody,
night,
have a good night.
everybody.
Love you guys. God bless. Prayers. And we'll
Love
see
you,
you tomorrow.
Carolyn.
Love you. Bye.
Try to sound like you mean it.
Love you. Wait a second. She didn't listen to me.